This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hi, everybody.
G'day.
On the show today, our boss, David, he is off to the Luke Combs concert. And we help him out with his outfit.
Yeah, he's got the question, does this look too gay? And we let him know.
100% we do.
Plus, I'm doing a Fringe World show called Natlock and Friends today. We chatted to one of my friends who will also be performing, a guy who used to work with us here at Nova. He's now a YouTube star named Matt Storer.
And, of course, Cosy Living. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Cosy
It's off
lives.
the rails. And you're trying to save money any way you can, Sean. One of your friends spent a lot of money saving money, hey? Yes.
Yes.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. 937.
It's 6:04. Nathan and Sean, we've made it all the way to Thursday.
I know.
Pretty good going.
I tell you what, even though he enrages me and I don't like anything he stands for, Donald Trump's making me laugh at the moment because of the Gaza Strip plan that he's got to turn it into the Riviera of the Middle East.
Like,
The Riviera, that's a big call, isn't it?
Like, what, you just up there saying stuff.
Nah, you know he says stuff.
No, but the Prime
He just
Minister,
says stuff, it's
the
just
Prime
like-
Minister over there is like, woo!
no, but that's because he's the Israeli Prime Minister.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He has a vested interest
Yeah,
too.
that's kind
Sorry.
of brilliant.
Yeah.
I'll just park my big boat out the front.
Yeah.
This would be amazing.
It's so funny though, and it's like, and he goes, "We'll own that bit of land, and it'll be a tourist mecca."
It's not.
Already Washington have come out and said, no, that's not happening.
Everybody in the world said that's not happening, but you got to understand, this is the president that has come out and made an official thing, and like said, "This is happening. This is happening." And he just so casually, you know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
We just build it.
Yeah, exactly. He just says stuff all the time.
Who knows? It could work.
The Riviera.
Who knows? It's
It's
like
on
a
the water.
Palestinian
Is that a
people
nice
say-
waterway, Natalie? You'd probably know more than anyone.
It is a surprisingly small piece of land that you're talking about, considering how many people were living there beforehand. It
But
was
think about it,
densely
right?
packed.
Think
Yeah.
about it. Maybe this. I mean, maybe we're wrong now. Maybe he's a genius because maybe we can like get world peace by whacking a Disneyland in Baghdad and like, you know what I mean. Like, maybe if you bring all tourists to the area, all eyes will be on that area more, and then no one.
But what about
would
the
be
people
back.
whose home it is?
Disneyland in Baghdad is a great idea. It's going to be tough to get the funding, but I tell you what, it's a good idea.
Donald Trump, mate, he'll just make them. He'll
I reckon
march
it'd be,
many.
you know what would be tough to get? Insurance.
I would love to see the
But
premium.
as
That's
more
a really
and more
good
people
point.
go and more people survive, Sean,
Yeah.
and they come back with their Disney, their little Mickey Mouse ears,
Yes.
then suddenly the insurance starts going down because people go, no, you can go there and not be killed.
That
I
is
don't
very
think
true.
you have a future in world diplomacy, Nathan.
I'm just
I
ripping off
think-
the president of the United States.
Yeah, I don't think he has either.
I agree with that. Hey, Nat, it's a countdown on because you're only a day away from your final show.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
no,
final show.
final show.
Final show. You're only doing
Well,
one.
It's my first and final show of the season. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know. Tomorrow night it's going to be
She wrote
great.
the title last night.
Across the
She's
top of
ready
the
to
page
go in bubble writing.
in a new notebook. You know, it's the way it goes.
And are we going to be joined by Matt Storer today, who's
Yes.
going to be performing with you?
Yes, he is. He is going to be joining us because we thought yesterday he wasn't going to be able to make it because he's not been feeling well.
Yep.
But he's
But he
made it.
got one of those injections that the athletes get.
Yes, that's right. We used the magic spray on him, so he's going to be in.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
There's a good guy in America and his name's Matthew McConaughey.
Oh,
Is that 'cause he's a
all
good
right,
guy?
all right.
Well, it's a guy.
Guy.
It's a good guy. He was living in a trailer there for a while, wasn't he? Remember? He shed his all of his personal wealth.
Worldly.
And shucked up in one of those silver airstreams.
Isn't that what Jason Momoa did as well after he split from his
Must be a
missus?
real freedom.
Yeah.
So that was after Aquaman, or
Yeah, no, yeah.
it's a bit of a
After
fizz
he split
Aquaman
from,
too, possibly. It's like, I'm shedding this.
Lisa Bonet, yeah.
We've got Jason Momoa on next week, and we're playing this. Did you? I'm not
fair
serious. I'm not
rig, isn't
joking.
he?
Did you see it on the board? Yeah.
No, you might take it. I don't know about this one.
Anyway, so this has been resurfaced, right? So why are people trying to cancel people? Anyway, I feel like people are
'cause
like
they're bored.
I think people are going into into the World Wide Web and
Into the
trying to
archives.
dig up stuff to try and cancel celebrities. I don't know if this is an attempt or not, but this is an Aussie journalist about to do an interview with Matt. So when we do an interview, we're in like a waiting room, a virtual waiting room, and then we can sort of see the other interviews popping up, and then suddenly someone will announce it's your turn, how much time you've got. If it goes for too long, they'll press a tone or they'll come in and tell us how much time we've got left. So that's the behind the scenes. So this is the Australian journalist speaking to Matthew McConaughey and getting corrected.
Hi, Matt. I'm Matt Kalia from Pedestrian TV in Australia. Thanks for chatting with me.
Hello, Matthew, please. Hello,
It says,
Matthew,
please.
He does not. Now, I did not know this, and we've interviewed him before. He does not like to be called Matt. It is like, so when there are movie projects or whatever, there is a memo put out.
Yes.
Do not call Matthew Matt. Because
It's funny because that journo's name was Matt.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he's like, I'm a Matthew clearly as well, so therefore it's okay for me to call you Matt.
Yeah.
Because people call me Matt. But no, wasn't having it.
His problem is, he stems from when he was a kid. He said, when my mum was mad, I was called Matt. I was in kindergarten and my mum was the teacher. My buddy said, hey, Matt, want to go and play on the monkey bars? I ran out and said, yeah, I'm halfway to the monkey bars. I feel this hand on my shoulder and wham, I got slammed to the ground. I look up, it's my mother in my face and she's like, what are you doing? And I said, I'm going to go play on the monkey bars with John. She said, who is? And I said, I am. And she said, what's your name? And she goes, Matthew. And she goes, don't you ever answer to Matt again. I named you Matthew from the Bible. So I was like, yes, ma'am. If anyone calls me Matt today, I know they don't know me well. He didn't know you well, didn't he?
No, that's right, exactly.
But you think when you get older as an adult, particularly, there's Matts everywhere, obviously. We know that. And most prefer to go, I think there's more Matts than there's Matthews out there.
That's right. Matthew sounds formal, whereas Matt sounds like what your friends would call
Matthew,
you.
you're in trouble.
Now, this is insane, right? So our boss, David McClung, right? We've known him for decades, right?
Yep.
And he's actually very, very... David and I are quite good friends. And for years, until just probably a couple of years ago, was calling him Dave. And then one day,
we're all calling him
Dave. But even in personal, we spent personal time together. Never was I once corrected.
No.
And then one day he decided to say, I prefer David.
He did.
And we said, what, from now? And he goes, no, always. And he never said anything.
No, he didn't say anything.
It took him 20 years to get the courage.
This is the funny thing, Sean, because I would never correct anyone.
Is this a good time to tell you I want to be called Natalie?
I know. But
I don't care.
It's so funny now because you're Nat on here, but a lot of people say you for the most of the show reference Natalie. See, just then Nat is Natalie, and I said, I don't know. I've just always Natalied her.
Yes.
Luke McGregor was on our show the other day. You and him partnered up.
Yes, we did.
In
So
the F word.
beforehand, I said, Luke goes, oh, what do you think the team should be? And I said, it's up to you, Luke. It's all up to you. And he goes, actually, I might just go with you. And I said, all right, no worries.
Because you're sitting right next to him
and I
as
said,
well.
yeah, cool. So then he goes, all right, and then we're on air, and he goes, all right, the game round. Oh, who are you going to go with? He goes, Sean. He thought my name was Sean. And then you went, yeah. And then his face was like, oh. And still I didn't correct him.
I've had people say Nathan to me.
I don't correct them. I correct them if it's Natalie because I take them insulting just because I don't have boobs.
No, but like people call you Nat because they get confused about that as a short, like Nat Fife as a shortening of Nathan. Yeah.
It's like, well, which one's the girl then?
I remember I've told you this one before, guys, but when we had Des Headland move over from the Brisbane Lions over to Fremantle, and Luke Toyer for some reason decided to call him Les one day, and then of course Des like, hey,
funny.
My name's Des, don't ever call me Les, and so then from then on,
you called him Les. You have to. We want to know if you have to correct people about the proper usage of your name, or maybe somebody has said it to you after a very long time.
No, my name is Matthew, not Matt.
Yeah, and if it's like your name's Julie and you hate being called Jules, Sharon's must hate Shaz.
Yes.
They must.
Tyler in Canning Vale. Hi, Tyler.
Hello.
All right, Tyler. Okay, so let's guess, right? So Tyler, is it about you? Yep. No?
Yep.
Okay. Is it Ty? Is it Ty? Do you reckon he'd be
don't
upset
call
with
me
Ty?
Ty.
Okay, go, Tyler, tell us.
No, it's actually not my first name. It's my surname.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And my surname is Macri, Macri. And my boss called me McCree for about 4.5 years until one day, I don't know why I corrected him, but until one day I just had enough and said, you know what, it's not McCree, it's actually Macri.
What did you say?
He's just like, why'd you take so long to tell me? I said, I don't even really know, to be honest. I just sort of went with it.
It's probably because you're younger at the time.
I had enough.
I know a lot of Macris out there. G'day to all the Macris that I know.
So, Tyler, I feel your pain because my last name is Locke. You go, it's very simple, right?
Yeah.
Except there's a silent E on the end.
Yeah.
And every now and then people go, it happens a lot, yes, when people just see your last name. They'll go, Miss Lockie, and I'm like, no. But like they do it on when you're getting on the plane and they look at your boarding pass.
But I like
and
it.
I'm like, I'm not going to change. I can't be bothered correcting them. I'm never going to see them
I like
again.
it. You should be so lucky.
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 I like it.
I don't mind Tyler McCree. He sounds like he could be an American.
That is so funny, though. Your boss would have gone home that night and gone, this kid at work.
He hasn't said anything for 4.5 years. Tyler, that's amazing.
I don't know about that.
Oh, that's
Nice,
so good.
Tyler.
Thank you. Debbie, hello.
Good morning. How are you
Hi,
guys?
Debbie. All right, so Debbie, is this about you and your name?
It is.
Okay, so wait there. Let us guess.
Do you not want to be called
what's that?
Deborah? Is that the problem?
Deborah?
Or what is it?
No, I don't like that either because it's not my name. But the one that really gets under my skin, and it sounds ludicrous, it sounds really petty, but is Debs.
Debbie.
Yeah.
So just to be clear, you're called Debbie. You were christened Debbie, not Deborah?
I was actually christened Debbie Ann. Yeah.
Debbie
Oh,
Ann.
Debbie, little Debbie Ann that works down in the milk bar. Little Debbie Ann in the cut-off denim shorts. You know Debbie Ann.
definitely.
You know Debbie Ann. Debbie Ann, she looks after the Walters kid.
The one with the pigtails.
Debbie Ann.
Debbie Ann, got it.
She's a good girl.
Pretty much like little Miss Pippi Longstocking. That's me.
Oh,
Do you correct people all the time?
Look, I don't because I realise it comes from a good place, but it just makes me feel like it's so common and condescending. Like, Deb, can you pass me that?
And also, it's the same brand as that powdered potato. Remember?
Oh yeah. Don't worry,
She's
I
lived
got
that.
reminded of that a few times over the years. For some weird reason.
Debbie.
Oh, Debs,
Debs.
that is terrible.
Debs.
This is the thing. We don't know. You just don't know. You think someone's a normal name, and you think
No, that's
everything's
right.
fine. And there is a lovely thing of a familiarity when you shorten someone's name.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
means
Like, we're
that
friends.
They like you.
We're friends.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Debs, that sucks.
Yeah, love your work, Debs. Thanks, mate. Liam's in Wellard. Hello.
How you going?
Hey, good, Liam.
Liam, is there something that you don't like to be called?
I get my name extended for no reason. My name's Liam, and they call me William on every telephone, booking, bank, insurance, and it's like they're not going to find me. Why extend my name to someone else's? And I just hate William as well. So, yeah, double conundrum.
But also, they're two different names.
Yes.
Like,
I mean-
they're just putting Will on the front of Liam.
Never have I thought that guy calls himself Liam because he's shortened William.
Only if
never.
ever, Natalie, if it was a lowercase L-I-A-M, and you think the first half of
It's
it's
fallen off.
Liam, does sometimes you go along with it because it's too hard to have those conversations with people over a phone? Sometimes they're international.
I do have to sometimes, mate. You know, it's Mike, you know.
I do actually. Byron Shammer. There you go. There's a great name.
Yes.
Yeah, so Byron always international calls when he's trying to follow up something that people wouldn't get it. He just have to go with Brian.
Brian.
Is that Brian?
Okay.
You just got to give up.
I guess so.
Yes, it's Brian Shammer.
Excellent work.
Well, we've all learned a lesson there,
We
everybody.
have,
And you know
haven't we?
what? If you don't want to be called something, speak up.
Yeah, that's right. Don't be Tyler waiting for 4.5 years.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Time to meet one of my friends, everybody. Well, he's a friend to all of us
Yes,
because
he
he
is.
used to work here. He is one of the friends who's going to be in Nat Lock and Friends, my Fringe show tomorrow night.
He got let go for stealing.
No, he left.
Stealing hearts.
He left for YouTube fame and fortune. Matt Storer, welcome back to Nova.
Hello. It's
Now,
good to be back.
Matt, what is it like inside YouTube now? Because you
Inside-
moved in.
Yeah, the YouTube headquarters.
Yes.
Yeah. There's like 4 million people in the office.
Wow, that's full on.
A lot of really
Put in for
obnoxious.
food.
Yeah. The fridge is massive. You wouldn't believe it. And it's all past its date. Yeah.
Hey, Matt, we've had so many people who we've worked with over the last 12, these guys over 20 years that have gone on to big
things.
Yeah.
And you're one of them, right?
Oh, I thought you were saying...
No, you are.
And then there was
None of
you.
us can do that.
And then medium things.
Tell us how YouTube set up, started catching fire, and then you had enough... had enough viewers to be able to nick off and go and do your own thing.
Yeah, well, it was kind of I think a lot of comedians had like a weird thing after COVID where they were like, do I like doing stand-up only?
Yeah.
It was just, I think everyone had a kind of reset.
Or do I like spinning signs out the front of a pizza store?
Yeah. Is barista my passion?
My calling.
So I started making videos back then in like 2021 to pretty much nobody. And then some platforms did well, but they didn't really make any money. But then, YouTube mid last year, I don't know why, it was like someone pushed a button, the algorithm, all the videos were already there, but the algorithm just picked them all up.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So you'd done all the work and it was just sitting there and you thought,
It was all
that's
just
not gonna
sitting there, and I
amount to
figured,
anything.
YouTube's never going to like me. Maybe
Yes.
they just don't like my content style. And then in April of last year, it all just, I think I went from like 0 to 100,000 subscribers in like a few weeks.
I watched a documentary on that sort of thing, and it's like, and people were like trying to pinpoint the time where it became a thing, and they couldn't. And there was a girl on there that had content on there for like probably 6 years or whatever, and then suddenly she blew up.
Yeah.
We see it with songs. I mean, Chapel Roan, she wrote "Good Luck Babe" years ago, and now that's in the chart.
Yeah. And similar thing. Everyone goes and listens to her back catalogue and goes, "Oh wow, you've always been."
So that must be that's a different way, isn't it? So putting something out and then people reacting straight away, but then putting it out, forgetting about it, and then having people to react to it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But when do you make a point then to go to a level, that happened in April, right? And all of a sudden it's blowing up and you're going, okay, this is nice, you're still working here and all the rest of that stuff, to then going, oh my God, I think
I can do this a job.
We have to meet certain metrics and then you can get monetized. And then it's when I actually started getting paid that I was like, oh, okay, but this is probably like, going to be like a month or two of YouTube, and then it's not going to be.
Gone. Yeah.
It was after it was sustained for like 6 months that I was like, I would feel bad if this died away and it was because I was working a full-time job.
So you were making more with that than Nova?
At that point, yeah.
Hey, we went from YouTube. Do you get paid like weekly, fortnightly, monthly? How does it work?
Monthly, yeah. So like,
So
you
just
can
a
see
deposit
your tally.
goes into your bank account at the end of the month.
Yeah, from Ireland for some reason. Which,
Ireland?
yeah, feels a bit mafia.
And how do they value each part?
As in how much? It's so weird.
And does it vary?
Depends
It is very
what type
obviously.
of content you do, and therefore what type of advertisers want to advertise with you. Like if you're doing really edgy
And
content,
do you have to say yes to the advertisers or no?
no. I mean, YouTube puts ads on your videos even if you're not monetized.
So if Donald Trump
start
wants to
getting-
put a MAGA campaign on there?
Sorry,
If Donald Trump wants to put a MAGA campaign on your...
Oh, yeah, he probably. I don't think he'd have a good audience crossover. I think Google will probably figure out.
So the sort of content you do is song parodies, yeah?
Yeah, song parody, musical comedy, original musical comedy as well. But
Yeah.
that in general. So
Yeah.
it's been good.
And look, you told me once that a lot of your audience is actually overseas.
Yeah, like 60% of my audience is Americans. The reason I
amazing.
started content creation was to sell tickets at like festivals and shows and stuff, and that still isn't really happening. Sorry, Nat. But if I ever
sold
go
out
to New
tomorrow,
York,
don't feel bad.
Really?
Broadway. Yeah, for
Why
some
have you
reason.
gone over there yet?
Good question.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Get
I
over
should
there.
get over there, do a tour. If you're streaming this from the USA, I'm coming for you.
Because most of our listeners are in the USA as well.
Of course they are, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Do your fans have a name?
No, my wife enjoys spitballing that though.
Okay, yeah.
She called them mathematics yesterday, which I thought was cool. I've never put them any. I think you can't. It's like giving yourself a nickname. I can't name my own fandom. That'd be strange. Do your fans have a name, Nathan?
No, we know them by name.
We don't have fans.
Don't you?
Yeah.
When it's three people, they don't really group together. I mean, it's like the Witches of Eastwick did.
We could call a murder. But I don't know. Are you looking forward to this show tomorrow night, obviously? And I want to know, has Nat already given you the heads up where you're performing, what time that you are on?
Yeah, I forgot the time, but I looked it up yesterday, and there it was. So I'm ready to go. Rip around, ready to go. I'm excited. It's probably I haven't done a sold out show in quite a while. I've been kind of quiet during Fringe, so yeah.
Because normally in previous Fringe Worlds you have had your own show that you've been doing, but you didn't do one this year. Why? Too busy doing YouTube.
Just gobbled everything up. To be honest, yeah. So I could have just trotted out an old show and done it again, but I don't know. I want to do something new. I am working on something new, but I just have to chip it away in the background of making 2 pieces of content every week.
Now, famously, you actually for the Edinburgh Fringe, you sort of mortgaged yourself and went over there with a big show, and then got sick for
5 shows in.
For
5 shows into a 28 show run.
But how funny they should still introduce you and you not come out and then that be your show and people go, that was actually
very creative.
Genius.
Yes.
That was genius and hilarious.
And then what happened this week?
Same thing.
Do you think you're allergic to performing?
Well, I have a friend comedian who likes to tell me every time it happens that it's psychosomatic and that it's all in my head and I'm just doing it to get out of it. And now I'm partial to it, considering how often it happens.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, I don't know. But I sound all right.
Yes,
I feel like
that's
I
right.
could talk into a
so
mic
you've taken
tomorrow night.
some appropriate medication and you're
appropriate
good
medication, yes. None of the inappropriate medication.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah. What's a bag of meth there? Is that yours?
That's got nothing to do with his sore throat.
Yeah. He's got some stuff to do this afternoon.
Yeah, that's just the only way I can do breakfast radio. I can't believe you guys do this every morning.
I know, it's awful.
My alarm went off this morning and I was like, 20 years?
Hey, our favourite thing is whenever we have survey day here, or sometimes everyone will have to come and do, when we do an OB, everyone will come in and, work
They have
early
to
and
come in
stuff.
early, yeah.
And then they're all like, you know what, this isn't that bad, isn't it? It's like,
Okay,
Yeah,
now
now
do
do it again tomorrow.
Yeah,
And then
the next
tomorrow.
day.
And then the next day. And then the next day.
And then repeat for 22 years.
Yeah, wow. Has it... now I'm interviewing
Has
you.
it affected it?
talk
Yeah.
about you.
Really? Have a look at it.
Yeah, okay, all right, fair enough.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
an insensitive question looking back.
Yeah. You always look at the clock. Like,
Yeah.
you always
Yeah.
like work out, and then like, you think, oh, could I have a nap here?
Yeah.
When someone rings you and you can't be bothered talking, that's the worst, isn't it, Sean?
Yeah.
I mean, Natalie and I, we can go home and not talk. Sean has to go home and talk to his Stein family. He's like, shut up, I've already done a show.
Yeah.
I get told I'm boring all the time, which is probably on
what? but that's by us, though.
Because we put all the fun of our lives and our bodies in here, and then we've got nothing left when we
Jesus,
leave.
boring.
Yeah. But no, it's good. It's been good.
Yeah. It sounds like you guys will be here for decades to come.
Well, there's no
You're
other options, Matt.
Yeah. Yeah, fair
No,
enough.
YouTube's knocking down our door at this
No,
present time,
exactly. So you got a plaque and everything. You get the
Yeah,
plaque
I got
for
the
it.
silver plaque. I kind of
plaque?
thought that was a myth. I didn't.
Yeah.
When you get to 100,000 subscribers, they make you a custom YouTube
get a plaque.
play button. It's silver, and
Where is
it
it?
has your name on it. It's in my room.
Oh, it would have
On
been
my
good to bring
desk.
in, wouldn't it?
So
Yeah,
I'd imagine
sorry about
gold is a million?
Gold is $1 million. So
What are we at?
I think we're at 720. Yeah.
Do YouTube
amazing.
do specific deals like Netflix do to create original
Like
content?
specials. They used to have YouTube Red, and they
Yes,
would like
yes.
pay certain
I thought that was
YouTubers to
porn.
like make shows.
Is that-
Yeah, sounds like it. I think that's why they rebranded.
Yeah. Yeah,
But no, I don't think they do that anymore. So that'd be nice, or maybe
Yeah.
just Netflix could pick me up.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
they'd listen into the show, right?
They do because Kate Walsh is our best friend, and
Yes.
Kate Walsh
Yeah,
works for them.
I
So,
saw the
yeah,
Netflix shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Well, that's Matt
Wink,
Storer, and
wink.
he's one of my friends, everybody. Tomorrow on the show, your last chance to win tickets.
Yep.
Alrighty, Nat. It's going to be awesome.
No.
And just in case Matt does come down with a lurgy, can someone that's coming please just have a few knock-knock jokes ready to go?
Yeah.
Just
Call in if you're
a
funny.
tight
You're
10 ready
probably
to go.
better than me.
That's not true.
No way, mate.
He's very funny. Thank you, Matt. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, see ya.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Halfies. Get up to 50% off selected Domino's pizzas this week only. Order in store or online at domino's.com.au. Conditions apply.
Here we go. It is time for Halvesies or Steal because we are celebrating, aren't we?
We certainly are. Sue and Nathan want to be a part of this morning. We know that someone's going to walk away, well, potentially with $1,000.
Yeah, from our friends at Domino's.
I know. Hello, Sue.
Good morning.
So we've spoken to you over the years.
You're a delightful young lady. You've never crossed us.
You seem like an honest person. If you were like, if you wanted to come into my house, I wouldn't be worried about leaving you in the lounge room if I went to the toilet or taking anything, which I am with most people that come
Yes,
over.
here's a list of the people that he doesn't trust to live in his lounge room.
Yeah. So I don't think physically you'll steal, but I don't know about, what you do on the wireless. So we do know, Sue. Let's go on to Nathan from Kensington. Hey, Nath.
G'day, guys. How are we?
Nathan,
good,
we
Nate.
know from experience that we can't trust
No.
can't. Shift your
Nathan
cats.
means a gift from God, which also means, obviously, at the hand of God, we wouldn't do anything bad, would we, Nathan? We're honest.
No, absolutely not. It's always better to share the love around.
Yeah. I don't think there's been a bad Nathan in history, has there?
So you haven't looked deep enough, have you?
Has there?
Moving on.
I don't know. I think Nathan Lyon's first wife would disagree.
Oh, okay.
What happened there?
Oh, he burned it
Left
for a
it to
younger
someone
chick.
else.
Bit of fresh gear.
Who would have Nathaniel?
Hey, Nate, given that our Nathan Morris has said you're a gift from God, would you then gift Sue $500 if you had the opportunity and halve this amount?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we'll meet each other. There you go. Sue, Nath, Sue. Have a chat.
Hi,
Sue.
Nathan. How are you?
All right.
Good, thanks.
So-
How about yourself?
Good.
All right, so
We haven't had a holiday
Sorry, keep going, Sue.
for a long time. We haven't had a holiday since 2019, and we're saving up for a cruise. So half of $1,500 would be awesome.
So you can get the
happy
drinks
to go
package,
half.
is that right?
Yeah,
so you can
that's
get
right.
the drinks package.
You
Yeah.
need the drinks package on the cruise. That's
do.
for sure.
Yeah.
The extra for this Stella
Nath,
Artois.
why don't you tell Sue why the money would be good for you?
I want to buy the daughter a bike. So for her birthday coming up. So
How old is
that
she?
would be, 6. So she's off the training wheels and she wants a big girl.
Big girl's bike.
Oh, that's awesome.
Is she going to go for like the ones with the character on there, Dora Explorer or something like that? What's she into?
You're next level now.
She's moving on. She's moving on to the bigger bikes now.
Okay,
she wants the big. Yeah.
You go on the proper bike stores here, mate.
Yeah, proper box. So yeah.
Okay, that's a big. That's how
All right.
you're getting older, mate.
So as you know, when we tell you to, you're going to yell out either halvesies or steal.
Now,
if you both yell halvesies, it's split $500 each, and everybody's happy.
If one of you yells halvesies, the other one yells steal, then you know what? This is terrible, but the dishonest person gets the money.
The person who says steal gets it all.
What happens next?
If both of you say steal, then nobody gets the money, and it jackpots tomorrow to $2,000.
Okay. Now, we have been concerned during the week because we thought there was sometimes too big a delay between when we counted down and said go to when.
Oh, look, it seemed like someone cheated the other day.
So we're going to have a practice round. We're going to count you down. We'll go 3, 2, 1, go, and then we just want you both to yell out hello. Right, just so that we can make sure there's no delay and everything, so everything's on board. Okay.
So I'll practice here. So I'm going to do it. 1, 2, 3, go, and you and Nat do it. Sean, you say hello, so we can do it in unison. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Hello.
Oh, I forgot.
1, 2, 3, go.
Hello.
Both of you at the same time. I'm trying to show you where the timing of when they're going to say hello. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hello.
Okay, you two ready? Sue and Nathan. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hello.
Yeah, I kind of.
So you did half a hello.
I think, Nathan, it's because you're counting up instead of down. Well, we're about to go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello.
That's even worse. This is a great new competition we're playing next week. 3, 2, 1, hello. If anyone does it, they win.
Okay, this is for your last chance to warm up. Okay, we need you to be on the same path. We're going to count it down one more time. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello.
Yeah, beautifully done.
On, no.
Okay, now we're going to have to go to ads and play the game after this. It took so long.
All right, now we're doing it for real.
Hello.
Now we're doing it for real. Okay, so very important. Very important. Remember, you've got to yell out halvesies or steal as soon as we say go. Yep. All right?
Come on, Nathan. Be fair, Nathan.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Halvesy.
Nathan!
So he was always going to do it!
Nathan!
Nathan.
No, you're not. You're not.
You 100% are not sorry.
So he was always going to do it. Did everyone?
You know why? Because you can't trust a Nathan.
You can. You can trust him to take your money.
Nathan, you have scored $1,000 cash and a lot of Sue's disappointment.
Sucked in.
Thanks to our mates Domino's.
Got to come and get me.
Nathan, do you feel good about yourself?
Nah, a little bit bad.
No, Nathan, Sue's going to have to drink water on a cruise with her family.
So what? His daughter's going to be riding
some vodka or something.
His daughter's going to be riding the Ferrari of bikes. What's the Ferrari of bikes, Sean?
Well, I don't know what it is these days,
in
but
6-year-old girls' bikes.
Yeah, I don't know. John will make a really good model. There's the Live model, obviously, as well. A Trek. Yep.
Yeah. All right, Nathan. If you can sleep at all, enjoy your $1,000. Okay.
Thank you very much.
The good news is you're both in the running for Nova's cash or the car, so there's still hope, Sue, that something might come from it.
Yeah, it'd be so funny, Sue, if we draw your name and then Nathan swoops down like a seagull and takes it. Hilarious.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Nathan, earlier on, you commented over what I was eating for breakfast this morning. It was it's like a beef noodle salad thing.
Yeah, Sean, it's not delicious.
So last night I was whipping it up, and one of my mates gave me a call. We're having a chat about an upcoming swim that we're doing this weekend, but then I was talking to him about what I was cooking, and he said, you've got to hear this one. So on Sunday, he was around the house and he was talking to his missus and said, look, we always get takeaway on the weekends, in particular Saturday and Sunday. We've got to start saving some money. This is ridiculous. We're spending too much.
Yeah, okay. It does get expensive when you're buying takeaway for the whole family. Yeah.
Isn't it terrible to be the one to say that?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you're not the fun one.
But at least
you're not the fun one. You're not the fun one.
At least he took on the responsibility of cooking in that place, seeing it was his idea.
Yeah, because cooking's always better than takeaway.
Yeah, 100%. It tastes better. No,
Sean.
Yeah.
Anyway, he loves Donna Hay, which I said, well, we get to speak to Donna all the time, which is lovely.
Her recipes are fail-safe. They never let you down, and they always look like the picture, which is amazing.
Yeah, you don't have to go trekking up a mountain to find a herb.
No, that's right.
No, so Nellie had Simple and Easy or something was the name of the book,
Yeah,
or
sure.
something along those lines.
Yeah.
It's one of her latest ones anyway. So he's going through that and he found a beautiful gnocchi that you can make.
Yum.
Part of making the gnocchi is, apart from getting the ingredients, is
You've got to say gnocchi, remember,
Yes,
Sean.
gnocchi.
you need a pan where you can put into the oven. So you're doing it on the
Stovetop.
on the stovetop,
Can I
and then you
say-
chuck it into the oven. I don't have one of them. Do you?
No, I don't, but I do. I do know that people that have thought their pans were that, and they put them in the oven, and they've discovered
that
their
handle
their
is
handle's
melted.
melted. People just think, oh, just pop it in the oven. Didn't know it could do that. It can't.
No.
You need the proper pan.
That's
Well,
true.
as I said, well, we don't have one of them. Just do it on the
Yes.
stovetop. That'll be fine. He goes, no, I'm following this to an absolute T. I'm going down the shop. So off he went down the shop. When he got to, I don't know if it was, he just went to whatever local one he went to, but there was no other pans that he wanted any other range, that were cheaper than a $420
Where'd he go?
So it had to be a certain size and to be
and
able
it had
to
to have the
put in
handle
that-
where you put
Where
it
did he
in.
go?
I'm not sure which shop he went to. I'm tripping it. I'm guessing it might be around the Melville area because
Yeah, like Kitchen
we're close.
Warehouse or something.
Sorry,
like
but
that.
like,
He said there was
but
nothing else. That was it.
But kitchen wares, they have such a big range. Even like House, all
Yeah.
those places you go into, there's.
When he went and got it, I think it was late on a Saturday afternoon, so maybe that had something to do
Yeah.
with it.
Like
But-
he didn't have time to shop around, mate.
yeah.
He just went to one place.
400
And
and what?
The one.
I think it was like $425.
So the
I've blown
one
some money
pan
on
that-
some. I've blown some money on stuff. I don't think I'd bring myself to spend that much money on a. I don't think I
Well,
could.
especially wasn't the whole impetus for this
Save
to save
money.
money?
Yeah, the whole
Save money, Sean. That's not saving money.
the whole thing.
So
was
to
the
save a few bucks on the takeaway, it's costing $425 for a new pan.
So he ended up making this gnocchi. When he got home, obviously, he got a bit of a spray for, spending that kind of money because it was saving money. And then anyway, he made this gnocchi and it was all set to be eaten on Sunday night. And they were going to Rottnest for the day. Anyway,
Yeah.
he got stuck at the pub, never came
They
home.
never ate it anyway. So
So
he
he
got
spent
spending more money at the pub than he was on the food.
But I
Too
think this
funny.
happens to people all the time when they go, oh, no, I'm going to save money by
Yeah.
doing it a particular way. And all
Yes.
it does is cost you more because you make a mistake or you get stuck in a situation where you got to pay a massive amount of cash.
3 letters, DIY.
Oh,
The
yeah.
amount of people that
100%.
have seen someone do something on TikTok and
Yeah.
gone, oh, you know what, that looks easy. And
Yes.
then 4 tradespeople later who are trying to fix what you did.
Yeah,
And they're saying,
exactly
don't
that.
ever do that. It's insane. We're going to go to Rachel from Dutch and find out if, while trying to save money, it costs her money. Hey, Rach.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, mate.
Rach, what happened?
Oh, well, it started off as what I thought was just some basic plaster repair next to the shower recess in my kids' bathroom. A little bit of water damage from kids getting a little bit carried away in the shower. You know what it's like.
Yeah, Sean.
And, so did the right thing, let it dry and repatched the wall and everything else. But unbeknownst to me that there was actually a leak in the wall. It wasn't actually the kids. And so $3,000 and a plumber and plasterer later, I have a lovely bathroom though. It looks amazing.
It's working now.
Oh, $3,000. You know what? It's the block that lied to us. The block
Yes.
suggests that we can all do anything.
We can
And
fix
it's
it all
so
and that we
easy.
know what
And
waterproofing
reality,
is.
it's not, and we shouldn't.
And it's 5 times more expensive as what we see on the block as well.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
just say, oh, we used a voucher for it, and we don't know what that actually means.
No, we don't, do we?
All right, that's a tragic tale. Thank you. Emily's in Mandurah. Hello.
Morning, guys. How are you?
Oh, g'day, Em.
And when were you trying to save some money, but it actually ended up costing you a bunch?
Well, for me, it's actually every year with 3 of my kids, their birthday cakes. Everyone always doesn't want to spend money on them. They cost at least $100 to $200 to get a nice
What?
birthday cake from somewhere.
Really?
So, yeah. Thank you. Birthday cakes are really expensive.
What?
So when my eldest was young, I was like, no, I'm going to make these birthday cakes myself. He's now 14. I've got a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old, and each year I make each of their birthday cakes, and it's easy to spend over $300 on each.
By the time you have to buy all the piping, yeah.
Yeah, the different colours, all the different icings that you can do,
Yeah.
all the things you pop on top of them, the toppers that you get from Etsy.
Yes.
It's ridiculous. It's
The
so cool.
tins,
It all
yeah.
adds up.
Yeah, you know what?
Different shape prizes. It's crazy.
I do that every year for our staff Christmas party. We have a dress-up party, and then I'll go, okay, I don't know what it is, and then I'll get an idea of what it is, and then I don't know what it will look like, and then I'll go, I'll just get this and this, and that's $2, and that's $3. By the time you add it up, I spent $300. It's like, actually, I thought, oh, you're going to get away with this so cheap. I've already got the shirt.
I don't need,
And then I buy.
I don't need to hire a costume.
Yeah, I've already got the shirt. It's basically done, and then I buy all the paraphernalia around it.
Yeah, amazing.
Insane.
Thanks,
That's one
Emily.
of the things. all of my nieces and nephews want their birthday cakes from me too. It's ridiculous.
You're too good at it.
Yeah, because you're mint.
Yeah,
That
it
is so
expensive.
funny.
Thanks, Em. Liz, hello.
Hello, good morning, guys. How are you?
Morning, Liz.
What were you trying to save money on, and how much did it end up costing you?
Well, I wasn't trying to save money. My husband was trying to save money.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
we have a shade sail across our pool that we pay a company to come out and rehang it back up every summer because
Yes.
we take it down to save it for winter and
Yep.
so on.
Yep.
It costs $80 for them to come out and hang it up. Takes them 15 minutes. It's easy as.
Yeah,
and
okay.
$80, it's not a lot, right? So
No. I support the decision that obviously you're behind.
Absolutely. But my husband was like, no, we can save $80 to hang this up myself.
Yeah.
So he decided to go ahead and do it. And then because he's very time poor with life and kids and work, etc., he decided to do it a little bit earlier than we normally would. So we did it in August. At the end of August, and we had this big storm come through and it took it down. And it was actually on Father's Day. In the morning, our daughter woke us up to tell us that this shade sail was flapping around in the pool. So there's my poor husband trying to take it down while it's hailing and it's pouring with rain. And the whole thing was ripped and damaged, and it ended up costing us about $550 to have it repaired.
Is that how much those little bloody triangle bits of shade cloth cost?
I know. All those little eyelets broke off.
Yeah.
And
No.
so that did not save us money.
No.
That's insane.
Classic.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I spoke about this the other day. If anyone's doing any home reno, because I spoke about one of my to my neighbours about it yesterday. She was going, "Oh God, the walls look good since we hadn't painted, and we didn't get them painted." I told you the other day.
yeah,
we got
you
the walls
washed them.
steamed.
Yeah.
A guy came in with he was cool as he walked in with it's like a steam mop, and basically he just like mopped the walls, and we had mould on the ceilings. We got like a bit of a leak on the top floor. That's all gone. The entire thing looks as fresh as can be, and it was I think it was like hundreds of dollars, except for it's all the common areas. That would have been thousands of dollars.
Oh, to repaint.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
It looks like it has been. It looks like it's new paint.
That's a great idea.
Oh yeah. So yeah, everyone should check out Steamy Walls. And your dim sims, they're delicious, and then they're not.
And your
as
clothes,
healthy.
steam your clothes as
Steam
well.
your clothes.
Steamy walls.
Your steamy walls.
Yeah.
He's not saying
Steamy works.
Steamy Walls isn't the name of the company. He was saying steam your walls.
No, just steam your walls.
So you're saying that's the name of the company?
But we should.
I have to translate between these
do you want
two.
to go buy a couple of? We'll go a couple of steam mops.
Steamy Walls.
Steamywalls.com.au. Book us now.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Shop MCQ Supermarket at the Square Mirrabooka for essentials, great prices, and Vietnamese street food.
Okay, so we've got $1,000 cash up for grabs to celebrate the opening of the new MCQ Supermarket at the Square Mirrabooka.
Sonia, you can buy all of these ingredients, by the way, everybody.
You'll be able to. Sonia, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Sonia. If I'm to come over to your house for dinner and you are going to impress me, what am I going to be eating?
Oh, gosh. My kid's favourite is crumb chicken schnitzel with creamy mushroom sauce, baked potatoes, and green.
Wow. Do you also cook schnitzel?
Nathan can't say schnitzel.
I don't know. I've never had it. I've only had schnitzel.
That sounds nice. Creamy mushroom sauce. I'm all about it.
Sonia, we have a board with 10 numbered squares. Behind each one is an ingredient, and all 10 ingredients add up to make a particular dish. We're looking for the name of that dish. You have first pick of the board. Which ingredient would you like to reveal?
Number 5, please.
Okay.
Number 5.
It is alive.
Oh, this is a staple, Natalie.
Yes.
Do you have someone in your cupboard?
More than one.
Yeah, more than one.
Me too.
It is canned tomatoes. Sonia, what are we making?
Chicken masala.
Chicken masala. Oh,
I don't mind a chicken masala.
Have you made that?
Chicken masala.
No, I couldn't make it.
I've never made a
Not
masala.
my wheelhouse of skill.
No joy there.
Let's go on to Jasmine from Lismurdy. Hey, Jazzy.
Hello.
Hi, Jazz.
Hi,
So
Jazz.
we've got some canned tomatoes there.
Yes.
Jazz. We've got 9 other ingredients on the board. Pick a number.
I'll go number 3.
Okay.
Number 3.
Oh, yeah, yuck. I hate celery.
Celery.
You got to put it in though. Celery.
Yes.
No, you don't. There's been things that have called for celery, and I don't put celery in.
If you put it in and cook it right, you don't taste the celery. It just adds a little je ne sais quoi. What are we making with celery and canned tomatoes, Jasmine?
Minestrone soup.
I've never.
Jasmine.
That's your favourite soup, isn't it?
I love a minestrone soup.
Really? And that's why we chose it.
Jasmine, you're correct. This is a record for the week. Just 2
Are
ingredients.
you the rain woman of the cooking world?
Making minestrone.
You hate cooking. There's not. If my life depended on if they showed me canned tomatoes and celery, there's no way if you gave me 100 years that I got to minestrone.
I
want to go with a bolognese or a
for
lasagna.
Sure. Yeah.
Or a Bloody Mary.
Or a gnocchi.
That's how it's done, everybody. Jasmine, you've just scored $1,000 cash to celebrate the opening of the new MCQ supermarket at the Square Mirrabooka.
Oh my God, that is
Brilliant.
amazing.
Plus, we've saved ourselves 10 minutes.
So much time.
I just
Play
want
some music today.
who was after you was Pam from Marangaroo, and she hates you.
Spewing, yeah, exactly.
Don't go to Marangaroo.
I know. Minestrone all
You'll be
around at your
Marangarooed.
house. Oh, well done.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
What a treat for us here in the studio right now.
Now, we've been following the adventures of our boss, David McClung, here, because he had a goal, Sean, and the goal was to be more gay.
Absolutely.
The thing is, though, David wasn't really ticking into the gay boxes, and he thought, you know what, I'm going to lean into the community and see what I can get. And you are going to a concert.
You joined a gay swimming club, which was a step in the right
What are they called
direction.
again? They're the
Rainbow Swans. I saw them on the weekend.
We'd love to interview them, by the way, Rainbow Swans. We'd love to have you in for an interview.
No.
So, David, you're away this weekend.
Yeah, going to Luke Combs. I'm so excited.
So
In Melbourne, yeah?
Yeah.
Luke Combs is a country and western singer, of course.
Yes, yeah.
And people love him, but that's not particularly leaning into the gay, Dave. How are we going to combat that?
No, this is not... No, that's not what I was trying to do. My question was, I came in here this morning and I bought a cowboy hat for it, and I was worried that the cowboy hat made it a bit too much. So you said, go and get the outfit on and show me what it is.
Yes.
Yeah. And then,
Which you've done.
So if your goal was to lean into the gay, you have found the outfit. I tell you right now, David goes, I think there were cowboy hats too much. I said, cowboy hat's not the problem.
Can you describe what he's wearing?
Let's talk you through. So you're wearing black denim shorts.
And they're not, they
and a
could
flannel
be,
shirt.
You know what, they could be shorter, and they're not. Which
Yeah,
shows
they're not as short as they could be.
You respect your body.
Yes. And
So
then
there's those.
You've got a red and black
Flannel shirt.
Flannel
cut
shirt.
off with no sleeves.
Oh, well, showing his guns.
He's got the
because he
guns
built
on.
one.
Yeah, you get arrested for those.
And he's got the cowboy hat. Is that from Shane?
unbuttoned to
Yes.
sort of
I can tell that's for a woman.
stomach. Yeah. And a black cowboy hat.
You are
Yeah.
2 blue rhinestones away.
Now, to be fair, you're wearing white sneakers and crew socks.
Yeah, well,
so that's not overly.
I didn't want to be
Don't
so
worry,
nice.
he's come to the other gay person. I'm going to lean into some cowboy boots. And also a cowboy belt.
Yeah, because you
we all get issued it, Sean. We all get issued it.
Yeah.
But none of us are convinced that we look straight in it. That's going to... I think you look great and your body is banging, but I'm worried for you.
Do you think you fit in? Because everyone's going to be wearing a plaid shirt.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a plaid shirt.
Yeah, everyone's going to be.
Yeah. I'm a little... I think the cowboy hat might be a bit too much, and there's going to be a few...
If anyone asks, I watch Yellowstone, you watch Yellowstone? If anyone after the concert asks you to go to the train station, say no.
I don't know what that...
Do not go to... If they say come with me to the train station, say no.
Okay.
We'll never see you again.
It's good.
I think it looks really great.
I think if you're going to go to a Luke Combs concert, you might as well just lean into it, Dave.
Yeah, that's what I've done.
Or whole hog.
What do you like about Luke Combs?
I don't know. I'm really into country music at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw him a few years ago, and since then he's become massive. Like, he's still in Marble Stadium.
Yeah.
in
It's huge.
Melbourne.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
You going to take a lasso?
No.
What if you said something like,
No.
lasso them, pull them
I think
closer,
this is
David.
enough. This is probably...
That's how Sean called his wife wearing exactly that.
Quick question. Will you be firing up Grindr while you're at the concert to see who's nearby?
Are you kidding me? Grindr has already detected this.
Yeah.
Grindr, sometimes you don't even have to be on Grindr. Grindr will... The satellite will come and go... when it says a concentration of gay.
No.
And then it sweeps in and gets your details.
No, I'm going there for a nice quiet weekend.
Not dressed like that, you're not.
So he's not going to be grinding, he's just going to be chewing it in.
Well,
Hey,
have a great time, Dave.
You look wonderful.
If you're wondering what he actually looks like, we will put it up on our socials because it is just a feast for the senses.
And if
Dave.
you're wondering later on that night after Sean comes why he's walking like a cowboy, you'll know.
It all makes sense.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Something exciting's happened.
You just said something about the person that's on the screen.
No,
Kylie Minogue.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I said get that old lady off the car. Only because I think that Kylie has always aged quite well, even though she's had surgery. And I feel like Kylie now is putting on too much makeup. She doesn't need it. She's pretty. And
I think she needs it.
Okay.
You get the blush. I'm looking at Sean's face. Something very exciting happened. There's been news that's been sprinkled around for a while now. Rumours, innuendos.
Innuendo, yep. Skullduggery.
Hit it. It's coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Do you know how many people I had Nathan contacting me saying, has Nathan seen this? Has Nathan seen this?
Oh, yes. Don't you worry.
Nathan's seen it.
Nathan's seen it. So, Sarah Michelle Gellar said that she would never, ever reprise her role.
She decided she needed the money.
Yeah. No, she said that it was in a perfect bubble, and it was.
Yes.
And part of the reason is Joss Whedon, who got done for mishandling staff and all that sort of stuff, a bit creepy.
Yeah.
So he's not going to have anything to do with it. So a lot of it came from the writing, but she's going to come back as Buffy. Of course, she's older.
Yeah, this is the thing. Another reason not to reprise it is she's 25 years older than she was then. Do you know what I mean?
No, but this is the deal, though, Natalie. The last episode of Buffy, right? So to one generation, a Slayer is born, right? So there's only one. In the last episode, she gave the power to everyone that potentially could be a Slayer. So it changed the landscape. So it really made it probably as open to have a sequel or a reboot than any other franchise. And it's coming, Sean. And I'm so excited. And it's
you can't tell. Honestly, I've never seen you so excited. You're genuinely excited.
It's generally one of my loves.
Yeah, I know you spoke about it, but
I love her. I love the show. I love the writing. I think it's so great. I'm buzzing.
Is everybody else coming back?
Was that Xander's Nicholas Brendan's not doing too well. Bit crimey, getting arrested, drink driving.
Okay,
sort of
so
thing.
he's out.
Willow, Alison Hannigan, of course, she was huge on How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
So Willow, of course, will be coming back because Buffy ended up continuing on as a comic book. I never read it. It's reading. And
the comic book was reading. Yeah. Okay.
Giles, he's still around. Anthony Stewart Head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oz, who was Seth Green. His name's Seth Green. He's still around. So yeah, they said they're going to be coming back, but it's going to be focusing on a younger cast. The script writers are in there now.
Is it going to be like Grey's Anatomy that's just got Meredith overseeing the rest of them? So Buffy's just going to be like a figurehead essentially, and then the younger Slayers will be.
So they just go and kill vampires and stuff. So
they slay them, Sean. It's in the name.
Sean, so Sunnydale, which now Sunnydale's gone now. Sunnydale's on the hell.
That's where they live.
On the edge of a hellmouth. I know a hellmouth is basically an opening to hell.
Okay.
And it was like a magnet to all paranormal sort of stuff. Mm-hmm. So it was very dangerous for her. She was 16, remember?
You ever thought about leaving?
16.
A lot. Parents had her there.
And also, like, what's she going to do for a job? She can't have a job because she's out killing vampires and she can't get paid for it. Anyway, it's a whole, like, real relatable problems. Can I tell you the other shows that are rebooting?
Oh, okay.
Okay. There is a reboot of Jurassic World.
Yeah, I know.
Which was in the cinemas last year, wasn't
it? Yeah, they were. There's a promo on
There's
TV
a reboot
this morning.
of Jurassic
Talking about it.
World,
The trailer's out.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a reboot of Scrubs coming out.
But I ain't got no Scrubs.
They got Scrubs, Sean. And this is a weird one. There's a reboot of Malcolm in the Middle.
But they're all grown
They
up.
don't live at home anymore.
That would be relatable with the adult children
Living at
returning
home.
to save up the money to get their house deposit while leeching off their parents. That's totally relatable.
Yeah, so Malcolm in the Middle's coming back.
I think we had this conversation yesterday. Everyone's so scared of doing something new.
Yeah, I know. It's
It's a reboot. Songs are all remixed.
Yeah.
Just chuck someone else in there.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. Anyway, Saturday on Reheated.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.